Okay, thanks for confirming, Akash, Dinesh, Nikhil. So I hope all of you are excited for this particular webinar because I am very excited to share a lot of inputs with all of you. We'll just wait for 1 minute. I see a lot of students joining in. So just 1 minute, we will wait and we will start. Okay. So I think let us start. There will be some students who will be joining in between as well. So we can start right now. Guys, just let me know what is your year of passing in the chat. So when exactly are you going to graduate? Okay, just let me know in the chat so that I'll get an idea about who is watching this particular webinar. Okay, 2024. So majority of the students are 2024. Okay, so let us start now. Okay. So guys, what is the agenda for today? We are going to check. Most of the you are from 2024. So I know very less students have actually started with placement preparation. Many of you might have started, but you don't have the correct strategy or roadmap or don't know which areas you need to focus on. Many students are looking out for packages greater than 8-10 LPA. Okay, everyone wants to get that higher side package. So we are going to check what exactly needs to be done to get high package companies. Okay, what are the latest skill expectation from companies? What are the off-campus opportunities? There are no companies visiting your college. What should you do? Okay, I am applying to a lot of opportunities, but my resume is not getting shortlisted or I'm not getting any email back from the company. Okay. We are going to check a lot of rounds and processes which are conducted by MNCs. At the end, I'm also going to go through the Q&A. I know all of you had filled a Google form and many of you had posted a lot of queries in the Google form. So when I complete my webinar, a lot of those queries, majority of those queries will get cleared. But if any query remains, you can just post it in the chat box and I will make sure that I answer that particular query. Okay. So by the end of this session, I am confident that your placement preparation roadmap or the clarity regarding placement preparation, what needs to be done is going to be clear for sure. Okay. But I just need patience and dedication from you for the next 45 minutes to 1 hour, and at the end of that definitely you are going to get that fruits of that patience. Okay, so let us start now, guys. I know you might be having a lot of aspirations. Okay, different students have got different aspirations. Many of you might say, I just want to get my first job, that's it. I want to get placed from campus, off campus, whatever, I don't know, but I want to get a job. I don't want to remain jobless after my graduation. Most of the students will think like that. Okay, a lot of students want CTC greater than 7 to 8 LPA. Okay, so they say, I don't want to maybe work with 3 to 4 LPA. I want minimum 7 to 8 LPA. Then a lot of students want dream jobs of 10 LPA, 15 LPA, 30 LPA. Okay, so different aspirations. Nothing wrong in having any of these aspirations, but I'm just categorizing or summarizing what are various aspirations, and you might fit into any one of these. Okay, now many of the students who are from non-IT background or maybe from electronics, ENTC, electrical background, they want to work in some specific domains. Okay, so electronics and electrical students sometimes say, I want to work in embedded systems. Okay, mechanical students say, I want to work in core. Okay, And then there are some students who want only specific companies. They say, I want to just work in Goldman Sachs, I want to work in Adobe, I want to work in Google, Amazon. So all those big names. Now you might be in any of these categories, but the roadmap which we are going to discuss today is going to apply for all. And that roadmap will be basically, if you follow, ultimately you will be working with a good CTC in your particular domain, and you will be working in the company of your choice. But definitely it is not going to come easy. Whenever I share you the entire roadmap, you will have to analyze yourself where exactly you are currently lying, and accordingly you need to take steps. Okay, so let us start now, guys. These might be your aspirations, but now what are the hurdles? These are the most common hurdles we have come across because thousands of students actually get in touch with us. So I have not introduced myself in the beginning, but at the end, we'll tell you more about Talent Battle. So I'm Amit Prabhu, co-founder of Talent Battle. Talent Battle is a one-stop platform for placement preparation. So whenever students get in touch with us regarding placement preparation, we find many students are having hurdles due to these following reasons. First is there is a lot of confusion due to multiple and different information sources. Since you have got internet in your mobile, a lot of different YouTube videos, lot of people, lot of influencer, everyone tells something different, and then you actually get confused what exactly to follow. Okay, some would say please do DSA, some would say don't do data structure algorithms, you can go for web development, some say AI machine learning, some would say full stack development, some would say you can just go for core jobs, no need of IT jobs. So many confusions, many sources. Okay, next is blind following, because you have without even checking out whether you are going to get results out of your particular strategy, you are just following one particular person on YouTube, and you are just following whatever he says, but you don't know what is exactly going to happen. Because see, creating a YouTube channel is becoming very, very easy nowadays. And what happens is, the people who are joining a particular company, I have seen a lot of influencers from Amazon, Google, Samsung, a lot of companies, they would bring out a YouTube channel and tell something, but actually what they're telling is about their experience. Okay, but it does not apply for everyone. See, whenever you are going to enter TCS, Accenture, Cognizant, any core company, Mercedes, everyone is going to have different experiences. And based on their experiences, if you directly try to apply the same thing to your profile or your life, it is going to become very difficult for you. Okay, so without understanding what is going to be the final outcome, don't do blind following. Okay, there is no structuring or no plan. First day you go and watch some aptitude videos, next day you will watch some coding video of some random YouTuber, next day again you will change the channel. So there is no plan, and random changes in this plan is actually not going to fetch you to the end goal of getting placed or becoming placement ready. Okay, so these are four big hurdles which I see when students come to us for basically guidance. Okay, yes, Sai Swarup, I'm going to tell you the entire strategy. Okay, so first of all, I talked about the hurdles right now. Now let us start. So what should be your first step? Okay, now, before you understand the first step, first understand what are the various processes, rounds, which generally companies conduct during campus and off-campus placement. Okay. The first is the aptitude test. Now, 99% of the companies are going to conduct aptitude test. Aptitude is nothing but quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, and verbal ability. If you are 2024 or 2023 batch student, then you might be having idea of what exactly is aptitude. So aptitude is nothing but cognitive, not just quant, but reasoning and verbal ability questions will also be there. Now, why do companies basically conduct this particular round? You need to understand that aptitude test or the first online test is basically not a selection round, it is a rejection round. Why am I saying like that? Because thousands of students, hundreds of students are going to apply, but only a few number of students are going to get into the next interview round. And companies cannot conduct thousands of interviews on a particular day or in a particular month. So to reduce the number of interviews, they want the students to have basic aptitude or basic logical ability, whom they can take to the next technical round or the technical interview. Okay, so that is the reason aptitude test is conducted by most of the companies. Now you might say, we are going to work in a tech company, why aptitude is required? But if you check, you can say mass recruiter companies like TCS conduct aptitude, and even companies like Goldman Sachs, they also conduct aptitude. Okay. So it is not like that only that mass recruiting companies will conduct or only service-based companies will conduct. Some of the product-based companies will also conduct aptitude rounds. Okay. Next, hands-on programming and coding round. Now, majority of the companies have introduced hands-on programming and coding round in their online tests. I see very rarest of the rarest case, if it is a core company, then there might be a chance that there is no coding round. But some of the even the core companies, electronic based companies, IT companies, of course, they are going to expect you to have programming knowledge. So coding round will be conducted. Okay. Some companies conduct technical MCQ test. So aptitude is MCQ. Similarly, there are technical MCQs, like you need to tell the output of the program, code error spotting, pseudo codes, such kind of questions will be there. Then there are domain-based MCQ tests. So for example, Accenture conducts MCQ test based on operating systems, computer networks, okay, or DBMS. Okay, even your core companies might conduct MCQ test based on your core subjects as well. Okay, so that is domain-based MCQ test. Essay writing and paragraph writing. Some of the companies are conducting that. And now after COVID, if the company is actually physically visiting your campus, they might even conduct the group discussion round as well. From both of this, essay writing and group discussion, they actually want to check your team skill and communication skill and your ideology, or the way you tell your opinions basically. Okay. Last but not the least is technical and personal interview, which is mandatory for all the companies. So they are going to first check your technical skills in the technical interview and your personality traits in the personal interview. Okay. So I hope apart from these rounds, there would be rarest of the rarest case where some other round is conducted. For example, Capgemini or IBM conduct game-based aptitude rounds. So they have designed some of their games which you have to actually play during the test. And based on that, those are logical games, not the usual games which you play on mobile, but they are logical games which you need to solve or play during the online test. And based on that, they will shortlist you for the next round. Okay. Now, so you know, or you have got an idea about what are the rounds. Now, what should I do? I have divided your particular preparation from zero to getting the dream job of maybe 10 LPA plus into 4 stages. Okay. Now after I complete all the 4 stages, you have to decide or check with yourself where exactly you are lying. Okay. Now, what is stage 1? Stage 1 is foundation. Foundation is nothing but the basics of everything. Okay. So first is general aptitude preparation. So first, I am considering that you are starting from scratch. You don't know anything about placement preparation. You don't know anything about aptitude coding, nothing. So you have to go and study aptitude. Okay. Quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability. You need to study concepts of each and every topic. There would be around 40-50 topics which are most important for most of the companies. So I hope you have got idea of what are quantitative aptitude topics, problems like profit loss, speed, distance, time, simple interest, compound interest. Such kind of problems come in quantitative aptitude. Now, what happens basically in verbal ability is verbal ability will be based on grammatical, you can say, concepts. So you need to be good with tenses, prepositions, conjunctions, articles, active passive voice, direct indirect speech. So if such kind of concepts are clear, you are able to solve verbal ability questions in a good way. Okay. Next is logical reasoning. Logical reasoning questions you might have already come across. There will be a paragraph given. You have to solve basically a puzzle you have to solve based on that particular paragraph. There will be questions like direction sense. Okay. So a lot of logical reasoning problems. Now what happens is just going through the formulas and shortcuts is not enough, because every company is going to conduct aptitude test, which is going to be timer based. Okay. So for example, if you have completed your conceptual learning of the topic compound interest, let us consider, and you know all the formulas, shortcuts of compound interest. Now, once you do that, your next job is basically to make sure you can solve the problems in given time. So easy level problems, you should be able to solve at least within 45 seconds to 1 minute, or maybe 1.5 minutes. Medium level problems, you should be at least able to solve within 2.5 minutes. And highly difficult level problems you should be able to solve within 3 to 4 or 5 minutes. Okay. Now, every company is going to have different level of difficulty. So it does not mean that currently, if you are able to solve a particular problem, the same problem might be at a difficult level in some other company. Okay. So once you learn through concepts and formulas, solve a lot of mock tests. Okay. Solve a lot of problems which are timer based. Now at start, maybe it will happen that you face 10 easy questions and maybe you are able to solve only 5, 3, 4, 5 questions in the given time. Slowly, that number will increase. I'm not saying you have to solve all 10 on 10, but at least 7 plus 8 plus questions you need to be solving whenever you are going for timer based questions. Okay. Now, next is programming language. Okay. Now, most of the students have got confusion which programming language you need to choose. Okay. So first I will tell you there are two types of languages. Okay. Procedure oriented language, that is C programming, and object oriented languages, they are 3: C++, Java, and Python. Okay. Now, why you should study C programming, one language? I am saying, okay, because if you learn C programming, you will be able to solve a lot of MCQ based technical questions like pseudocodes or output of the given code. Because generally what happens, pseudocodes are easy to solve if you know concepts of C programming very well. Okay. Now there is a confusion which language I should choose for coding. Okay. C++, Java, or Python. Okay. Now guys, first you need to think on like what is your particular aim. Suppose you want to crack the coding tests. Okay. Then I would say go for either C++ or Java. Okay. And suppose you want to learn latest technologies, then you need to learn Python. If you want to learn data science, AI, ML, okay, such kind of things, then you have to go for and learn Python. Okay. Now, why am I saying C++ and Java? Because whenever you are going to face technical interview and the interviewer is asking you questions based on DSA, data structures and algorithms, he's going to expect you to explain the logic. And logically, DSA can be explained only using C++ and Java. Because in Python, there are inbuilt functions which are directly going to be carrying out your data structure, basically the algorithm, right? So if you do directly DSA in Python, then there is no proof that you are using the logic and you cannot prove that to the interviewer. Okay. So that's why what we tell students is basically do DSA in C++ and Java only. Because if a company is expecting good technical skills or DSA skills, they are going to expect you to explain that in C++ and Java. Okay. But yes, if you want to go and learn out latest technologies, Python is essential. But most of the companies will allow all the 4 languages in their coding test. Okay. So for example, if you are a mechanical student or electrical or civil student and you find Python easy, then I'm not going to stop you from doing that, because yes, it is obvious that for non-IT or computer IT students, Python is going to be a bit easy than C++ or Java. But if you are core computer science student, know at least one between C++ and Java. And C program is good is if you want to solve MCQ based pseudocode questions. Okay. Now, based on these particular things, suppose you learn C++, all the concepts you know, everything you know. But actually, when you go and practice, a lot of students might be facing this issue. Okay. So suppose you learn concepts of C++, you watch a lot of coding programs. Okay. And then you think that you are able to solve. But when you get a problem statement in front of you, you are not able to code. How many of you face this problem? Just tell me in the chat that you are able to understand all the concepts. And whenever you find a new problem, you are not able to solve that. Yes, a lot of students face that. And the same thing happens in exam, guys. In exam also, before the exam, you'll study, you will go through a lot of problems, everything will happen. And in the exam, you will not be able to basically code. See, the first reason you are facing this problem is because during your practice, you are looking at the solution immediately. See what happens, you watch some YouTube videos. Okay. In YouTube videos, they will show some problem statement and then they will show you the solution. When you immediately look at the solution, you are not giving your brain a chance to think and formulate the logic behind the problem. So what is the correct approach? Whenever you are practicing, look at the problem statement. First, try to find the logic, what logic you are going to follow before you code. First, formulate that logic, then try to remember the syntax and try to code. Okay. Suppose you don't remember the syntax for a particular statement, check the syntax on the internet, only the syntax. Okay. Then again, try to code. Do this till you complete the code. Now, if there is a point of time where you are not able to think about that particular logic or code, then you can partially look at the solution. Okay. Once you partially look at the solution, again, for the further part, try to code yourself. Okay. And then complete the problem. Now, you might think that this is going to happen, or you can say this will take a lot of time. Yes, it will take a lot of time. Okay. It for first problem, you might take 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay. This might happen for the first 10, 15 problems. Once you get the habit that you are not going to look at the solution, you are going to try yourself, at that time it will stimulate your brain to think on an unknown problem. So that practice is important. Students, what they think that if I type the code of a lot of problems just by looking at the solution, you are going to get practice. No, that is not going to happen. Okay. Rupa, all the question answers I'll take at the end. Okay. So guys, what I recommend is try the code first. If you're not able to understand, check partial solution, check partial logic, again, try to code. Do this yourself for all the problems you practice. Don't look at the timer initially when you are practicing coding. Okay. Even if you might be doing lead code, you might be doing hacker rank, it is good. You can go and do that. Okay. But make sure you don't look at the solution. At the end, you are trying a problem maybe for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour. Then you can go, still you are not able to do, then go and look at the solution. If you do this continuously for 1 month, 2 months, at the end of that particular period, you can, I'm confident you will be able to solve unknown problems. But I know that hardly 1 or 2 students out of 100 would be doing this. Most of the students, they try for 1, 2, 3 minutes. Immediately they will go and look at the solution. Then they will type the code and they will feel happy that yes, now I have told. Okay. So, Sai Swaroop, day-wise plan and strategy also we are going to discuss. First, I am discussing about how you need to start, what are the concepts you need to cover in the foundation stage. Okay. So, general aptitude, programming language. Next, data structures and DBMS. Most of the companies are expecting knowledge of data structures and DBMS. You take Infosys, TCS, Accenture, all the software companies are going to expect knowledge of data structure and DBMS. So you should be thorough with all the concepts of data structures and DBMS, and also try to practice coding problems of data structures. Okay. Now, domain-based concepts. Suppose you are applying for any core company, then you need to check out which domain that company is from. For example, mechanical companies from thermodynamics or automobile, then you need to study those concepts as well. Okay. So domain-based concepts are important because there will be a lot of companies conducting MCQ test on domain-based. So as I told you, Accenture conducts domain-based test on networking, computer networks, operating system, DBMS. Okay. Next, apart from that, personal interview. Okay. Now many students think what exactly we need to prepare for personal interview. Now, so in personal interview, see, the interviewer is not going to come with any particular question bank, like that I am going to ask first 5 questions to first 10 people, like that. No, he's going to ask you questions based on your resume and based on how you answer, basically. Okay. So for personal interview, there are a lot of questions like introduce yourself, strengths, goals, short-term goals, location. So all these, they have got some standard answers which you need to create for yourself. And if there is any other question apart from those standard answer, that you have to think at the time of interview. Now, why this is necessary? Because, for example, if I say introduce yourself, this is the first question asked in any interview. So during your introduction, you need to tell 3 to 4 things which are very impressive about you. And on those topics, you want the next questions to be. So for example, if I am a student, I have done some internship and I want the interviewer to ask me questions based on internship, then I am going to mention that in my introduction itself, that I have completed a 1 month, 2 month internship and so and so. Now, what happens? The interviewer will always ask questions based on what you have answered. Okay, because general human tendency, the interviewer is going to remember last 15 to 20 seconds of what you have spoken. And based on that, he will ask you the next question. Okay. So that's the reason during your personal and technical interview, you need to prepare the most or the frequently asked questions. Okay. Next, resume analysis is very important. Okay, so you need to check the format and content of your resume, because after all, your technical interview is going to be conducted on the projects, internships, courses, certifications, whatever you have done during your all 4 years of graduation. Okay, so just tell me in the chat, guys, have you understood what needs to be done in stage 1? This is the foundation of everything which you are going to do later. This is not the complete preparation. Okay. So in stage 1, aptitude, concepts plus mock tests. Programming 2 languages, one C and second one you can choose between C++, Java and Python. Again, concepts plus solving coding questions without looking at the solution. Okay. Next, data structures and DBMS concepts, very important. If you are applying for core companies, then domain-based concepts are also very important. If you are applying for core, if you are applying for software, then again, operating system, DBMS, computer networks would be more than enough. Creating answers for frequently asked questions in personal interview and technical interview, and creating your resume. So once you do this, all the things which I have currently listed on the screen, then you are ready to prepare for any company. Okay. Now, why I am saying prepare for any company? This is not company preparation. This is basically you are becoming ready to prepare for a company. Now, let us consider one hypothetical situation. Your college tells you that suppose Infosys is going to visit in August. Okay. What will you do if you have not done this particular foundation training? Are you going to directly go and start solving Infosys questions? No, half of you or majority of you won't be even able to solve those questions. Okay. So if you are ready with this, then you need to go for stage 2. So stage 2 is basically profile building. Okay. So what is profile building? Now, do you have time, guys, for profile building? Just tell me. If you are a 2024 batch student or a 2023 batch student, and if you have got placement in the next 1 or 2 months, then you have got very less time to do these latest technologies. Okay. So because why I'll tell you, full stack development, if you try to learn right now, it would take nearly 300 hours. Okay. If you want to become a full stack developer, if you want to go for data science, AI, ML, everything, then it will take at least each and every course takes 20, 30, 40 hours of time. Okay. If you want to do internships, if you have got time, again, right now, if you are currently having exams, you have got 1 month, 1.5 month time, you have to dedicate either remote or office-based internship. Okay. So if you were 6 months earlier, then profile building was a very good thing to do. But right now, if you have not done foundation training, immediately don't go and jump into latest technologies. Okay, now what happens? Why I'm saying this, I'll tell you. First round, company is not going to ask you questions based on AI, ML, or they are not going to ask you questions on your projects. First round, they are going to ask you coding. They are going to ask you aptitude-based questions. So now, who should do profile building right now? If you are already at a good level in aptitude, if you are already at a good level in coding, then you can start working on your profile. If not, then you have to work hard right now to balance between foundation and profile building. Now, why profile building is important? Okay. You know that the hiring count this year is going to be less than previous year, but hiring is going to be there for sure. Now, what happens when count decreases? Competition increases, and it becomes difficult for you to differentiate yourself from the crowd. That's why profile building is important. Okay. Secondly, profile building is important to make sure your technical interview goes smoothly. Why am I saying that? Because interviewer is going to check what technologies you know, what projects you have done, what internships or workshops you have done, and based on that, he will start asking you questions. If you're not done profile building, then he will not find any point to ask question, and then he will start asking some random questions according to his experience. So that's why we tell a lot of students from second year, third year onwards, start building your profile, by learning latest technologies like full stack development, data science, AI, cloud computing. Do this. Okay, AWS. Do a lot of projects based on programming languages and also projects based on latest technologies. Okay. Now, you might say, I'm just telling you to do this, do that. Actually, see, guys, if you are a final year student, or if you are going to get into final year placements, it depends on your college, like how much time you have. Some colleges have already completed their exams, and they have told students that companies are going to visit in June and July. Some colleges are having exams in July, and they are going to have companies in August and September. It depends upon your college, how much time you have got before you appear for the first company. Okay. But national level drives like TCS NQT, which is free exam, which is launched by TCS, it will be launched in the month of July or August if they follow the previous year trends. Okay. Generally, it launches in August. Okay. So if that is the target, if we think about, then you have got hardly 2 months, 2.5 months of time before you appear for your first company. Okay. So try to check out, okay, what is your current condition, whether I have completed whatever is required in foundation, whether I am good with aptitude, whether I'll be able to face coding round. If you think you are at a good or a medium level at least, then start working on some extra projects, try to learn some latest technologies. If not, at least know the basics of these technologies, because I see a lot of students are interested in TCS digital opportunity. Now, when it comes to TCS digital, they are going to expect some knowledge of latest technologies like AI, ML, full stack. So not necessarily you become very perfect right now in short time, but at least if you have some knowledge of it, it will be helpful for you. Okay. Akash, I'll take all the queries at the end. So keep your queries, or you can note down your queries right now in some notepad, and later on you can again ask me those queries. Okay. Just I will tell you what is profile building. So profile building is nothing but latest technologies. Not necessary you go and learn all. If I am learning full stack, not necessary I go again and learn AI, ML, data analytics. No. Go for one latest technology. Projects based on programming, you can do one or two apart from academic projects. Okay. Project based on latest technology, again you can do one. It is more than enough right now, because it will have you can say it will take time, and you don't have that much time right now if you consider you are a third year student entering into final year. Internships. Now see, guys, if you have already done internship, or if you have got an internship to do in the next 1 month, it is good. If you don't have, then don't feel bad, or don't think that without internship I cannot get selected. No, you are going to get selected if you showcase your skills. So remove that from your mind that I have not done internship and I am not going to get placed. So that is not going to happen. But if there is a mandatory internship in your academics, your college is going to tell you, then definitely you will have to do that particular internship. Okay. Then the technical workshops which you might have attended in your college. Okay. You might have attended some hackathons, you might have attended some coding competitions, robotics competitions. So those all technical workshops and co-curricular activities are a part of profile building. Okay. Now what to do once company is launched? You need to do company specific preparation, which is third stage. Okay, basically. Okay, so how to do company specific preparation, and why company specific preparation is very important. See, guys, whenever any company comes in, every company has got different paper pattern, syllabus, their level of difficulty, way of asking questions, domain, everything is different. So suppose Capgemini is coming in, they are actually not conducting quantitative aptitude. So they are conducting game-based aptitude. They are conducting MCQ test based on pseudocodes and data structures. They are conducting English communication MCQ test, so verbal ability, and they will be conducting behavioral test. And then they will be facing technical interview and personal interview and coding round for the higher package. Now, if Capgemini is the first company visiting your campus, you should focus on what Capgemini is asking rather than a generalized preparation. Okay. So after you complete the foundation training, which I mentioned in stage 1, you will be ready to prepare for any topic. So for example, if I want to prepare for the English MCQ communication round of Capgemini, then I already have prepared verbal ability. So based on that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to solve previous year questions of Capgemini. Okay. First, understand the pattern strategy of that particular company. Based on the pattern, check out which topics they are asking and then solve the previous year questions of that particular topic. Okay. Now, if your campus is not having Capgemini, suppose Accenture is coming in. So Accenture is going to ask you questions on critical reasoning. They are going to ask you questions on cloud, computer networks. Okay, they are going to ask you questions on operating systems. So at that time, I have to focus on operating systems and computer networks also. Okay, so it depends on which company is coming. Take information from your training and placement officer. If no company visits your campus, if you are from a tier 3 college, company is not visiting your campus this year, try to prepare for TCS, because TCS will definitely allow students from all the colleges across all the branch and streams. If you already know that a particular company is coming, prepare for that or prepare for TCS. Okay. TCS, you can prepare. So in TCS, again, quant, reasoning, verbal ability. Okay. So I'm not going to go deep into each and every company's pattern right now, but I am telling you that whichever company comes in, check their pattern and strategy and prepare previous year questions. Why previous year questions? Because generally, companies do not completely change the pattern for at least 2 to 3 years. So they follow a particular pattern for 2 or 3 years and then they change it. Okay. And even if they change it, the knowledge expectation doesn't change. So they might change the number of questions, the type of questions maybe. So suppose if a company is asking 3 coding questions, they might ask 2 or 4 next time. But the level of difficulty remains the same. Now, one more very important. Let me give you an example, Cognizant. So Cognizant comes in with 4 different roles. Gen C Next, Gen C Elevate, okay, Gen C Pro. You need to check which role Cognizant is visiting your campus. Again, the pattern for each and every role will change. So accordingly, you need to prepare. Okay. Now, once you go through the previous year questions, you need to solve company specific mock test. Why company specific mock test? Again, you need to check whether you are able to solve that particular company's question in the given time period or not, right? So that's why company specific mock tests are very, very important. Understanding previous year technical and personal interview questions. You have to go through the previous year technical and personal interview questions which the company is asking. Because generally what happens, company, they give guidelines to their particular HRs or technical interviewers that we want the candidate with X, Y, Z, A, B, C skills. And that remains constant. Okay, it doesn't completely change every year. So if Cognizant is expecting students to have knowledge of full stack or web development, then they are going to follow that every year in their interview. So if you know that a company is going to ask me questions based on these technologies in the technical interview, you can prepare for that. Okay. Most important, you need to face one mock interview, technical, and one personal interview before your actual interview. Guys, you cannot learn swimming by standing outside the swimming pool, okay, and just reading the book about swimming. It is not going to happen. Unless you go in the water, you are not going to learn swimming. Similarly, unless you face the interview, you are not going to understand where you are making mistake, which points are creating impression, which points are not creating impression. You are not going to understand that, okay? So face one mock interview, personal and technical, before you go and apply for or face the actual interview. Okay. Then you need to know general information about the company which you are appearing for. So for example, if you are appearing for maybe Virtusa, or maybe you are appearing for Cognizant, Accenture, you need to know who is the CEO at least. You need to know where the company is located. Okay. Maybe for MNC, there might be multiple locations. You need to know what are the services, product that company is having. Okay. So general information of the company is very important. Next, resume finalizing, I would say, not making. So you need to finalize your resume content and format. So earlier in stage 1, what you have done the analysis. You have checked what skills you are currently having, what you are not having, whether I am having extra projects. And accordingly, you did profile building. Now what you need to do, you need to finalize what you are going to submit to the company. Some companies might say that we want 1-page CV, so accordingly you need to edit and give it to them. Some might not put any restriction, so you can give them 1 or 2 pages. So depending on the company's requirement, these particular things which I have mentioned on the screen, you have to follow. So I hope, let me bring you back to summarize all whatever we have discussed till now. First, concepts of aptitude, programming, 2 languages, data structures, DBMS, personal interview, technical interview, frequently asked questions, and you're analyzing your resume. These are some of the important parts of foundation, I would say basics of everything. Once you do that, if you have got time, try to do some extra projects and certifications to make sure you have got good profile and resume, which can be represented in the interview. Okay. So not necessarily you do everything of profile building. Do at least 1 or 2 things out of the list which I have given to you. So if you are currently not able to do internship, do some project. If you are not able to do project, do some certification course, do some workshop, do some webinar, do something to put in the resume rather than a blank resume. Okay. Then you might be getting some information from your college about which company is visiting your college. If you are a 2024 batch student, don't start preparing for companies which are not going to come to your college, because generally first campus placement is done, not off campus. So some students ask how to get placed in Facebook. First check if Facebook is visiting your campus. Okay. If not, then how to apply for Facebook off campus is a completely different thing. But without preparing for opportunities which are visiting your college, don't jump on to do something which will waste your time and which will lead you to some different direction. I'm not saying don't prepare for these companies, you have to prepare, but that comes in stage 4. Okay, what is stage 4? Stage 4 is nothing but your dream job or dream company. Okay, now what you need to do first, guys, secure one job from campus, off campus, maybe 4, 8, 10 LPA. Okay, you can easily secure 7 to 8 LPA package if you study for 3 to 4 months with hard work, dedication in right direction. So 7 to 8 LPA, which companies offer? All MNCs or all these service based companies also offer 7 to 8 LPA. But what happens? We generally think that service based companies only offer 3 to 4 LPA. But if you check, if I consider TCS, if I consider Accenture, Cognizant, Capgemini, all these companies have got differential package. So what is differential package? Differential package means that there will be a base package of 3.5, 4.5 or 5 LPA. And then there will be a higher package of 7, 8 or 8.5 LPA. Okay. Depending on your performance in the, you can say rounds or the aptitude test, coding test, your interview rounds, they will shortlist you for the role. So if you perform well in let us consider TCS example. So TCS has got one foundation section and advanced section. If you perform well in both the sections, you will be shortlisted for digital interview. If you perform well only in the foundation section, you will be shortlisted for Ninja interview. Now Ninja has package of around 3.5 and digital has around 7.2. So if you want to get into 7 to 8 LPA bracket immediately, make sure that you work hard for the next 3 months. Okay. So not that just with TCS, Accenture offers 4.5, 7.5. Capgemini also offers the same thing. So every company is going to offer that higher package for some students who perform very well. Okay. Even some of your seniors, if you check, they might have got placed with 2 differential packages for each and every company. Okay. Now, once you have secured your job, then you can go for your dream job or dream company. Now, most of the students, they have their dream job, Adobe, Meta. Okay. Somebody is saying it's not Facebook, it's Meta. Okay. Meta. Okay. Netflix and all those Fang Mang companies. Okay. For that, you have to go for advanced DSA concepts and advanced SQL concepts, because some companies would expect you to have SQL, deep knowledge of SQL DBMS. Okay. That is very important. Start doing competitive coding and participating in hackathons. Okay. Now you have to build higher level projects of your domain, of your choice of career. Suppose you want to go into AI ML, you need to build advanced projects or difficult level projects of AI ML. You want to go into full stack, build difficult level projects of full stack. Okay. You should have a GitHub profile with all these of your projects in your GitHub link. Okay. Now, why am I telling this? Is this going to happen? Just tell me in the chat. Whatever I am telling you right now, is this going to happen in the next 1 month time, 2 months time? Just tell me in the chat. No, right? Definitely. No, it is going to take time. So guys, what happens today? I had a call with one of the students. So she was like having an aspiration that I only want 10 LPA plus package. I only want 10 LPA plus package. But she was from a tier 3 college. Okay. So what is the steps you need to take? That is what we have discussed today. Okay. Go for foundation. Go to build your profile slowly. Prepare for specific companies and get one job secured. It is not going to happen that everyone is going to get placed with 10 and 20 LPA. Okay. There will be few opportunities, but majority of the students, if everyone goes behind that, and if you don't prepare for the companies which are visiting your college, there will be a stage that you might remain jobless after your engineering as well. Okay. So secure 1, 4, 5, 7, 8 LPA package. It will create a security. It will give you a confidence that yes, I can crack companies. Then go and work on these advanced level things, competitive coding and hackathons, advanced DSA. Go for multiple technical interviews. Check interview experiences of different companies. Now, I have seen a lot of, you can say, see what happens is students watch a lot of YouTube videos of influencers, and 1 or 2 students have got some job in Google, and everyone starts following the mob of getting placed in Google. Just check the practicality. These big companies are currently laying off, and it is practically not possible that mass number of students might get selected. So first, secure your job. Your parents will expect the same thing from you, that after engineering, you should immediately start earning. Okay. So if you have one job in your hand, you get that confidence to prepare for further. I have got selected for 4 LPA. Now let me try for 7 to 8 LPA. I got 7 to 8 LPA. Now let me try to go for higher package 10, 15, 20 LPA. Just go step by step rather than immediately jumping out and preparing for going to prepare for very high level companies. Okay. Let me just move ahead. Now, these are some of the FAQs which I would like to cover. Okay. I am having backlogs, pointers, percentage is less. What should I do? Now, these I have taken from your Google form. I have not taken all. I have taken these most of common. I have doubts I have taken. Now, how many of you have got the first doubt? Having backlogs, pointers, percentage is less. What should I do? Okay. See, guys, for if you have got 60% or 6 CGPA above, then you are going to have like 90 or 99% of the opportunities you are going to become eligible. But if you have got below 60%, then not necessary that you are going to be rejected by all companies. Companies like Accenture and Capgemini, they didn't even check 10th and 12th percentage last year. They just check the graduation percentage. Okay. So now a lot of companies are there which are actually going to ask you for skills rather than your 10th and 12th percentage. Okay. But better if you want to become, see, if you have got, now what happens, students, what they think that I have got very less percentage in 10th and 12th. So why I should prepare for placement? But instead think if you have got less pointer, then opportunities are going to be less for you. Then you have to prepare more instead. So those who are having a good pointer, they are going to become eligible for most of the companies. But those who have got less pointer, you have to prepare more to make sure that whichever opportunities are coming in, you grab that opportunity. Okay. I'm not from CSIT background. Should I learn programming? Yes. Majority of the companies are going to ask you programming skills. Some of the core companies will also ask. I don't want to enter software company. I want to go for core company job. What should I do? First, secure a job. Whatever it might be, core or software, have that safety net with you that if I don't get my dream job, if I don't get my core job, I have some job to do and I can support myself with that particular job. Companies don't visit my college. What should I do? If none of the companies visit your college, TCS is definitely going to give you that opportunity. So prepare for TCS in that case. Okay, your career will start from TCS if none of the companies visit. Okay. Now, one question I would like to enter here: when off campus will start? So generally what happens for 2024 batch students, it will be like from June onwards till December, you are going to have all campus opportunities along with TCS for all colleges. And after December, January, you are going to get a lot of off-campus opportunities. Now for 2023 batch, what happened is because of recession and layoffs, off-campus opportunities have got delayed. But definitely there will be opportunities coming in next 2 to 3 months. See, recession does not stay for long. In 2008-9, there was recession. But again in 12-13, there was a boom in IT. So this is a cyclic process. In just 1.5 or 2 years, this situation is going to improve. And then when hiring will again boom up, it should not happen that you are not prepared for those opportunities. Which language to prefer for placements? I would say go for C++ or Java and C. So C and C++ or C and Java. Python, I would recommend you only if you are from non-CSIT background, then go for Python. How do I get information about job openings and drives? So get in touch with Talent Battle. You are already might be there in our WhatsApp groups, Instagram page. You might be following us. So whenever there is any genuine job opening and drive, we will post that. We are not going to just keep on posting in opportunities where you are not going to get any particular reply just for the sake of posting. Okay. So I'll see a lot of websites which just post job openings and it will not even give you reply. So generally on company websites, if you check, if it is for 0 to 1 year, 0 to 2 year, it is not for final year or pre-final year students. It is for students who have already graduated. Okay. Next, how do you manage your time to develop extra skills for better placements after college at the same time and not burning out? Okay. This is going to be the most challenging thing, to manage time. So I would prefer you to take out at least 4 hours per day, not continuously, but morning 2 hours and evening 2 hours. If you take out, then it will be really helpful for you. I'm not getting success. What should I do, guys? Trying and continuously believing in yourself is the only way out. First of all, stop comparing yourself with others. That my friend knows a lot of coding and I'm not able to solve. My friend knows a lot of aptitude. He can solve every problem. I'm not going to solve. That is only going to demotivate you. Maybe your friend, your first day of preparation is your friend's 100th day or maybe 200th day. And he is not telling you that, right? So no one tells how much you prepare at the background. So focus on yourself. Compare yourself with only you. You should be better day by day. So try and go and get that particular success. It is not going to happen that you are going to get overnight success. And if it is an overnight success, I have seen a lot of students cheating in exams, copying in exams, and cracking the aptitude and interview rounds. Those guys are rejected later on by the company. Okay. How to stay motivated always? Just message us. We'll keep you motivated. Okay. Are Udemy certificates valid? See, guys, any particular apart from certificates, knowledge is important. You will get the certificate, but you should be able to answer the question based on the technology you are mentioning in certificate. Okay. So yes, if you have got a Udemy certificate, no issue with that. Okay. How to prepare? Most important, our complete placement preparation masterclass batch is starting from tomorrow, not 30th May, 31st May. Okay. So I'll give you a lot of students were asking me a lot of information about masterclass. So let me just tell you about ourselves first. So our courses are being used by students from 5,000 plus colleges across the country. We have got 250K plus YouTube subscribers, 400K plus students on our actual platform, Talent Battle platform. 50,000 plus successful placements. We have been doing this from 2014, 9+ years now. Okay. So I am a 2013 graduate. Ajinkya, who is my co-founder, he's also 2013 graduate. We worked in TCS and Tata Technologies respectively for 1 year. And then we started with this particular venture. Okay. So we are also partnered with 100 plus companies for referrals and fresher hiring. So we refer out our masterclass students whenever there are opportunities in our network of companies. We are associated with 20 plus colleges wherein we directly visit the colleges to provide campus placement training. But if we are not visiting your campus, then masterclass is going to be the best way you can prepare. Okay, I'm going to take in all the Q&A. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to take in all the Q&A. Okay. So 97.6% of the students last year got placed through Masterclass. So they were either campus placements, off-campus placements, and referral opportunities, which we provided. Highest CTC was 40 LPA from Adobe. Average is 8.5. Okay. Average offers per student was 2.7. Like every student is having 3-4 offers. Minimum one offer was there for 97% of the students. Okay. Next, instead of focusing on these numbers, this is the most important thing currently we are focusing on. From last 2 to 3 years, what we found that the students who are preparing with Masterclass, whatever we are telling, if they are doing, then they are getting placed through campus, off-campus placement, or through our referral opportunities. So this particular statement, which I am currently showing on the screen, that 100% placement guaranteed with Masterclass, this is not just something I want to do marketing to sell my courses. This is actually, we are putting it after a lot of hard work of 3 to 4 years. We have been analyzing the results from past 3 to 4 years. And once we have got confident that yes, students joining Masterclass are getting placed for sure, we have come up with this particular statement of 100% placement guarantee. Now, definitely what is required from your side, there are some conditions. Conditions are like whatever courses we are telling you to do, you have to do it within that particular stipulated amount of time. Okay. Later on, I will share you the link as well. Now, what all is covered in complete placement preparation masterclass? Okay. Sai Swaroop, Nikhil, I'll answer all queries. Just let me complete my part, and later on you can ask me questions. Okay. So what is covered? First is aptitude. So all the concept clearing lectures for quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability covered. Once you complete, you can get extra practice questions through videos and mock test. Okay. This content is more than 100 plus hours. Okay. So all the topics, you will not find any particular topic which is not covered. Everything is covered from aptitude. Aptitude means quant, reasoning, verbal, everything. Programming data structures, so concept clearing lectures of C, C++, Java, Python, and data structure algorithm in all 4 languages is covered. Okay. Then once you complete concept clearing, there are practice coding questions. Separate practice questions are provided for service and product-based companies. Company-specific training. Okay. All the previous year questions of 25 plus companies is provided on the dashboard itself. Out of these 25 companies, for 10 plus companies, we conduct live training as well. Okay. Next, certifications, full stack development, AI, ML, cloud computing with AWS, IoT. All these certifications are provided. Whichever certification you complete, you get a certificate of that, which you can upload on LinkedIn and add to your resume. Okay. The total hours are more than 500. And most important thing, projects based on each and every technology is covered. So for example, if you do cloud computing with AWS, you are going to get a project on that. If you do full stack development, there are more than 25 plus projects in just full stack development. Okay. If you do IoT, there is an IoT based project as well. Now, apart from that, there are 25 plus projects, okay, of easy, medium, and difficult level based on programming languages. So there are projects based on C++, Java, Python, and latest technologies as well. Now, we are not going to give you just the topic of that particular project, but each and every project has got detailed videos explaining the code and how to install the software. Everything is there. So step by step, you can build the project. Important computer subjects like database, computer networks, operating system is also covered. Okay. Then for interview preparation, resume preparation, and soft skills, we first tell you how to prepare for personal technical interview and how to prepare resume. Once you do that, your resume checked by our team and corrected. And for interview, we conduct one-to-one virtual mock interview. So it is a one-to-one interaction which happens between you and the interviewer. Okay. Next. Complete placement. Now, this is the delivery method. So aptitude preparation is going to be live and recorded. So recorded means what is going to happen? You will be having all the video lectures, everything on your dashboard, accessible throughout your subscription. Whenever you want to revise, you can go and watch the video. Programming and data structure is again live and recorded both. Company specific training for 10 plus companies, it is recorded. For 15 plus companies, it is 10 plus companies, it is live plus recorded. 15 plus companies, it is just recorded. Certifications, projects, and important computer subjects, we keep it only recorded. We don't keep it live because every student has his own preferences when he wants to watch the that particular certification. Okay. Interview preparation is again live and recorded, which you currently can't see on the screen. It has gone below. Okay. So this is the delivery method which we follow for masterclass. Yeah, so this is the duration, guys. You can take a screenshot of this. I won't repeat all this particular information which is already there on the screen. So it is a big course. All the courses which are required for placement preparation, upskilling, and preparation, we have covered in our complete masterclass. Okay. And most important thing, the best part is the doubt clearing support which we'll be providing. So this is basically the roadmap which we follow. Aptitude, prepare for aptitude concepts, prepare for programming DSA, build your profile certifications according to the time you get, prepare for soft skills like personal interview, essay writing, email writing, group discussion, FAQs, grooming, body language, all these kind of courses are provided. Company specific training, whichever company comes in, prepare for that either through live or recorded lectures. Pace mock interviews before your actual interviews, as I told you. So we cover mock interviews 1-to-1. Okay. And iterate till success. So unless and until you get placed, Talent Battle team will be always there to support you and mentor you till you get placed. So we have to continuously go on. So it is not going to happen like the first company comes in and all get placed, right? Some will get placed, some will not get placed. Again, you have to go and appear for the next company. Till you get placed, you should not, you can say, get demotivated, or you should not leave this particular process in between. Okay. Let me just go ahead. Yeah. So these are the name of the companies for which we cover the preparation. You can see on the right hand side. This is again some of the statistics of our complete masterclass. These are the technologies which you will learn. Okay. This is the certificate which you get for each and every course you complete. So you complete C, Python, any course, you'll get this particular certificate. Now, guys, what we have done from this particular batch, which is starting from tomorrow, we have introduced two modes. One is normal mode and second is fast track mode. Now, why we have done this? Students who are not able to give more than 2 hours a day, you can go for normal mode. So in the evening, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., 4 to 5 days a week, live lectures will be conducted on Zoom. Recordings are provided in Talent Battle dashboard. There will be doubt clearing groups and support. Okay. Now doubt clearing is till your placement. Till your subscription ends, you can go for doubt clearing. What is fast track mode? Many students have completed their exams. They don't have anything to do right now, or their schedule is very, you can say, light. You can dedicate 5 hours per day, and in the next 25 days, we'll cover the foundation training. So morning 7:30 to 9:30, evening 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Attend 5 hours, study for 5 hours. In next 25 days, you will become ready for Aptitude 1 programming language and DSA. So that is the fast track mode. Depending on your schedule, you can choose. So once you enroll for masterclass, we will share a preference form with you. And in that preference, you can either go for normal or fast track, or you can shift. Suppose you go for fast track, you think that you are not able to manage. Again, you can shift back to normal and vice versa. Okay. Now, these are the fee details. So if you are from a 2024 batch student, you can go for any particular subscription. But if you ask me, I would say go for 12 months plus. Okay. So if you are 2023 batch student, you can go for 3 or 6 months. This is basically the validity or subscription for which you will get access to everything. Okay. So access to all the live and recorded lectures. So if you are a 2024 batch student, you take a 12-month subscription, then you will get access to everything for 12 months. This is the website price. This is the discount. Basically, if you join today, tomorrow, we are going to start with the batch. Tomorrow, 6 p.m., the first lecture starts. If you are more than 2 people, like you and your friend want to join together, you can use the buddy offer as well. After this lecture, you already have got our WhatsApp numbers. You have already got our Instagram page. You can message us and we will share with you if you require any particular details. Okay. Now, guys, you can ask me any particular question related to your particular placement preparation, and I'll be really happy to answer all of those doubts. If you have got any particular doubts or masterclass, you can ask those as well. And Ajinkya, are you there?
Yes, Amit.
Yeah. So I think if possible, can you take a few doubts? I'll just drink some water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, you can see while chatting Ajinkya, you'll see Ajinkya's name co-host. So you can ask Ajinkya also the questions, and I'll also take some of the questions.
Okay. I will take some questions. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, Ajinkya.
Yeah. Amit, yeah. Who is okay? So one student is asking about the comparison of our platform and some other platform. Let me tell you very honestly, Talent Battle is the only platform which conducts the live classes in depth. What other platforms usually do, they have some pre-recorded courses, okay, and they conduct very less live sessions. So what we do along with the live sessions, we do provide the self-paced sessions as well, but all the important content, as Amit has mentioned earlier, that will be covered live, as well as you will be getting option of self-paced
Ajinkya, there
session.
is some voice disturbance, I think.
Okay, just give me one moment.
Okay.
Just
Till then, I will cover some of the questions. Okay. So guys, let me now check all the questions. Yes. What is the difference between TCS paid and free? So TCS paid NQT is conducted by TCS Ion platform. So paid NQT is nothing but a exam like CoCubes, AMCAT, Elitmus. So you will pay for the exam, you will give the exam, you will get a score, and you can apply for various companies which are in partnership with TCS Ion. Free Ninja Drive or NQT Drive or Digital Drive is launched by TCS company only for hiring of TCS. So that is will be generally launched in the month of August. Recorded classes available, yes. All the lectures recordings are available, which you can watch 24/7 on your mobile or laptop. Okay. What programming language for masterclass schedule during the lecture will be? Is it in Java? So we Ajinkya will, I think, cover that question because he knows which language will be covered live during this particular batch. Will the videos of masterclass be downloadable? No, you cannot download those because of piracy issues, but you can watch those on your mobile anytime. Please provide us one to do resume samples of companies can pick our resume. Sure, we'll do that in the upcoming days and we'll share it on the WhatsApp groups. What should we do to prepare for aptitude? See guys, if you want to prepare for aptitude coding, anything, I would really recommend you to invest and join in our complete masterclass batch, which is starting from tomorrow. Because instead of going on random YouTube channels and not giving a proper direction to your preparation, it will unnecessarily waste your time and energy. You might be referring something which is actually not necessary to learn for placements. So we have entirely curated the complete, you can say, preparation. Ajinkya, if possible, you can even share the day-wise plan which we are going for the normal mode and the fast track mode. So you can
Yes.
just open that particular thing later on.
Quickly, I will
I'm
take some
yeah,
questions.
yeah,
Okay.
you can.
So one student is asking, can already a 2-year masterclass preparation student get this 2-month preparation batch free? Bhumika, yes. All the previous masterclass batch students will have access for for this normal mode and fast track mode for free. Once you enroll for the masterclass, you don't need to pay any amount again. Okay, so you will have that access. You will get the information about that tomorrow in your WhatsApp groups. Is it possible to learn one language and DSA in 5 months? Yes, Sushant, you can do that. I have a doubt regarding general placement. I have covered all basics of DSA, concepts, trees, graph, DP. How much should I do DSA to get into MNCs? Devesh, it depends on company to company actually. Okay. So, and again on the role which you are applying. Just to give you example, suppose if you are applying for Infosys role, digital specialist programmer role, which is around 8 to 9 LPA, then they will expect advanced level DSA knowledge as well. But if you are preparing for some companies which are giving 3 to 4 LPA or 5 LPA, then basic to medium level of DSA preparation will be fine. Amit, one student is asking for enrollment link. Please put the enrollment link into the group, into the
Yes.
chat box, along with the coupon code. Okay. As mentioned in the brochure, TCS paid NQT will be free for masterclass students. Will the June paid NQT exam will be free? Harshita, as we have mentioned earlier, the TCS paid NQT exam is provided free for the students who are enrolled for 2 years of masterclass. So if you are already registered for 2 years of masterclass, or if you are going to register for 2 years of masterclass, in that we provide you coupon of TCS paid NQT. Yes, that is provided since we have official type, or we can say collaboration with TCS. We do provide that particular coupon code to the students. How much minimum time we need to give daily for aptitude and coding? Rupali, suppose if you're from 2024 batch and if you are going to have the company in next 40 to 50 days, overall aptitude, you can say total, I am saying 50 to 60 hours. Coding, like one programming language and one DSA, one coding language, programming language and DSA, again 50 to 70 hours. So overall, if you check, if you put 3 to 4 hours, like 2 hours for aptitude, 2 to 3 hours for coding, in next 30 to 40 days, you'll be ready for it. Sushant is asking, I'm 2024 batch student at our college. Placement starts from next 3 months. I'm not ready. I can't understand how to start college placement leave till our last year. Sushant, like if you are right now having any confusion, just follow whatever we are going to do in the next upcoming batch, which is going to start from tomorrow. Just follow that. In next 3 months, you will be more than ready for any placement opportunities that is going to come into your college. But please, again, don't delay your preparation. Otherwise, what will happen? That particular panic level will keep on increasing. Okay, you will get panic before the actual exam. So still you have the time. See, if as you are saying that you have almost 3 months, so at least start from tomorrow and just follow whatever topics we are taking. That is more than enough. Amit might have already said, once you enroll for the masterclass, you don't need to refer any other book, any other YouTube video, any other website. Whatever we are going to do as per the study plan, just follow it. Okay, don't even go outside of that study plan. It is more than enough what we are going to cover. Okay, yes, Sai, you can ask your doubt. Yes, just let me check. Amit, I guess till then you can go on the desktop and maybe on the complete masterclass page. There you will find that particular 25 days track PDF. Okay. Sai Swaroop, maybe you can message again. Can you tell me on which channel you message so I can check with the team, because we are getting many messages today, because today is the last day to register. Uh, Harshita is asking about what technology and frameworks will be covered in full stack development. Harshita, on the website, we have provided a detailed syllabus of full stack. Amit, if you can just go on the website, okay, that will help. Our
Yes, I did that. Just give me a minute.
Yes. Our exam is going to end on 30th June, Pune University. Approximately after how many days will the on-campus placement start? Akash, to be honest, companies do not wait for the exams to be over. At least if the placement exams are of off-campus level. Like for example, just to give you idea, last time TCS started with the on-campus drive. They launched the on-campus drive on 9th June for 2023 student. 9 June means after 9 to 10 days, if we consider if they follow the last time, okay. And the off-campus exam, like, or we can call it like a NQT exam of TCS, it was launched around July or something, and the exam was in August. So right now, yes, I can understand you need to focus more on exam, but if the exam is going to start from 15th or 20th June, at least start with little bit of preparation. You should have idea, okay. And then the on campus, depending on your college, you can expect like within 30 to 40 days. Mayuri is asking, can I register today? Yes, Mayuri, right now you can register. Amit has already shared the link, okay. You can just use the coupon code also that we have shared. Yes. I'm planning to get into top MNC for software engineering role. I have made full stack projects, DSA. Is it possible for me to crack product-based companies? Is my placement process is going to start from next month? Devesh, you can do that. Maybe once we need to have a call with the technical trainer to actually check what is your current level of the preparation. So later on, if you're interested, you can just send us a mail. We will check, we will connect you with our trainer so he can guide you in better manner. Okay. Amit, are you sharing or should I share the screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing.
Yeah. Harshita is asking one more doubt from where we will get information about different exams. Okay, Harshita is asking about the information of different exams like CoCubes, AMCAT, Elitmus, etc. You can consider TCS and QT also into the same. Okay, all the exams are same. Right now, if you are a 2024 batch student, I would not immediately recommend you to focus on those exams. Your first focus should be the off-campus, on-campus opportunity you are going to get after 4 to 6 months. Unfortunately, if you are still not placed, okay, then in that case I would recommend you to go for any of the exam. And already on our YouTube channel also we have a couple of videos related to this particular exam. And later on, what I will do, maybe in the month of September, October, I will conduct another session in which I will explain you the differences of these exams. But for 2024 batch, right now I will not recommend immediately for you to go for these exams.
Okay, so let
Yeah.
me just share the plan for 25 days. You can download this plan from our
I mean,
website
just
as
I will
well.
cover one more question. Is fast track course have access to all the things like projects, company specific preparation? Yes, Sakshi. Please, I will try to make it easy for you. Fast track mode and normal mode, entire content is same. Okay, like the aptitude coding, then you can say DSA, all the technical subjects, company specific training, latest technologies, projects, taste, everything is same. Only the way in which we conduct the foundation training is different. In fast track mode, the foundation training will be completed in 25 days by putting 5 hours every day. In the normal mode, by putting 2 hours, it will take like 60 to 70 days. Okay, because we will be putting only 2 hours every day. So I hope your doubt is clear, the content is same. Nagaraj is saying, I just joined now, missed the today's session, can you please send me the recording? Nagaraj, it will be available on YouTube also. So if you go on our YouTube channel, you can check the recording. Yes, yes, I'm Masterclass 21 student. I want to join the fast track batch. Already sent a message. Akash, don't worry. Till tomorrow, like you'll be getting a message in your WhatsApp group about the fast track batch. Don't worry. All the previous Masterclass batch students will be having free access to it. How we can join 25 days Masterclass plan? I am already a Masterclass. I have already Masterclass plan. Gaurav, as I mentioned earlier, you will get a message in your group. Okay. Yes, Amit. You can check. Continue.
Yes. So basically, guys, if you check on the screen, these plans you can download from our website as well. So we have already created a 25 days fast track plan and also a normal plan for 2 hours per day. So if you check fast track plan on day one, day two, what would be conducted under the aptitude, what would be conducted under coding. So everything is pre-planned so that your placement preparation doesn't go out of track. Now, if you miss out some of the days in this, then always you can watch the recording. If you go for regular mode, but later on, if you find that you get more time to watch recording, you can watch. See, once you enroll, all the content is already available on your dashboard. So if you going for live lectures or recorded lectures is basically your choice. Okay. So if you want to go for live lectures, if you have got time, go for the fast track mode. After you enroll, you can tell us your preference, whether you want fast track or normal mode. Okay. So this plan is ready. Again, if you check for the normal mode, that plan is also ready. So you can go for daily 2 hours of lectures and you can study it according to this particular plan. Now, once you complete this, if any particular company comes in, now if suppose TCS launches its drive, we are going to conduct live lectures entirely different for TCS as well. If Capgemini comes in, live lectures for that, Accenture. So all 10 top companies we are conducting live. But apart from them, if there is some other company visiting your campus, you can check out that particular preparation on your dashboard as well. So we have got 25 plus companies preparation material already on the dashboard. Okay. So I hope that makes this particular thing clear. Ajinkya, if possible, can you show the dashboard demo?
Yes, Amit.
Yes. So Ajinkya will show you the dashboard, guys. Like once you enroll, what exactly happens on the dashboard?
Is my dashboard visible?
Yes, Ajinkya. Yes, Ajinkya, it is visible.
Okay. So, guys, basically right now I'm going to give you a demo. Like once you join the masterclass, what exactly you get. So basically this is dashboard for the masterclass students. Okay. We have even provided detailed study plan here itself. So you can just download the study plan from here and you can start. As we have mentioned earlier, okay, You can attend any live session as per the plan, like normal mode or fast track mode. Now, just one student was asking me that I already know a couple of concepts of C and Java. Can I directly start with the recorded sessions? Yes. Even tomorrow itself, you can start with any session that is available on the dashboard, because everything is already pre-recorded as well. So live session is also available if you want to go for, and pre-recorded is also available. Okay. Now let me just quickly go for the different tabs. Okay, one student is asking, if I select normal mode for 2 days and then go for fast track mode, yes, that is possible, Mayuri, that is not a problem. Okay, now first I will go with the aptitude lectures, guys. Now, as you know, in aptitude we are having like 35 to 45 topics. Okay, if you check your college level training or maybe any offline training institute, if you go, okay, what they do, they usually conduct only 15 to 20 topics, because they don't have that much time to cover everything. But the companies like TCS, companies like Infosys, they have some specific topics which are not common for other companies. Just to give you example, Infosys asks questions on crypt arithmetic, which is a very difficult topic. Okay, also TCS will ask you questions on elementary statistics. So what we have done, all the important quant, logical, verbal topic, we have already pre-recorded them. All these topics will happen live as well. Okay, so please don't get confused. Everything will happen live. Everything is recorded as well already, if you want to start immediately. So what will happen, if you have absolute zero knowledge of aptitude, it does not matter. What you need to do, what is the process? If you want to study percentage topic, just go into the percentage video. In this video, our expert trainers have already explained the shortcuts, what are the formulas, concepts, and practice questions. So now you have learned the percentage topic. Similarly, you will learn all quant, logical, verbal 35 to 40 topics. Okay. Now, next thing, what I will do in extra practice question. Now, suppose if you want to prepare or if you want to practice more questions, okay, you just need to go inside extra practice questions. Suppose if I go inside the percentage topic, okay. Now, in the percentage topic, apart from the previous video, in this video, you will find type wise question, type 1, type 2, type 3. So in this particular course of extra question, you will have almost 30 to 40 question depending on the topic. So just imagine, in the first video 15-20 question, in the second video 35 to 40 questions, total 50 to 60 questions per topic. Again, more number is going to get added, but till now itself we are going to cover 50 to 60 questions, which is like more than enough. Okay. Now, there can be some students who are not confident with their verbal ability. Suppose if you belong to regional background, like language background, if you're not from English medium background, you may find it challenging for the verbal ability round. So what we have done, we have created a syllabus of English grammar, which is usually conducted in English speaking classes. Okay, so what we have done from very basic, like how to do sentence formation, present tense, past tense, future tense, how to create WH questions, then question tags, active voice, passive voice, direct speech, indirect speech. Now imagine, if you do not have idea about active voice, passive voice, or direct speech, indirect speech. For example, I am saying how you are going to solve questions which are based on those concepts in verbal ability section. So to solve verbal ability section, you need to have concept of grammar, right? You need to have knowledge of grammar. And for that only we have created this particular course. So this is about aptitude. Now, whatever live lectures we are going to take, we upload recordings of live lectures in this particular course. So you already have these three courses, and this fourth course is recordings of live session, which is going to start from tomorrow. Just one thing I would like to tell everyone, since tomorrow is the first day, tomorrow we are going to start at 6 p.m. And then tomorrow we will tell you the fast track mode and normal mode preference. Okay, we will give you that particular preference form. And then from day after tomorrow, both the modes will parallelly start. Okay. Now, the next thing is technical courses. Yes, one student was asking, can you play one of the training? Yes, yes. Let me just go inside, suppose percentage. Okay. Okay. I hope the video is visible to you. Okay.
Yes, Ajinkya, it is visible, but it may not be audible because
May
it
not be audible.
is.
Right. Okay, but I guess you have got the idea. Okay, I have just played one particular video. Okay, Guys, the general questions I will take in some time. Let me just go back to the technical courses. Now, in technical courses, what happens right now? Maybe you're having some college level training or you have joined some offline classes as well. What they usually do, they just conduct one particular programming language and they don't have option for other languages. But depending on students' interest, you may want to go for C or C++ or Java or Python. So what we have done, we already have pre-recorded courses of these languages along with the DSA. Any non-CS IT student as well who is absolutely not having any idea about coding, zero idea about coding, if he or she wants to enter into the software industry, what you need to do, you just need to go inside any particular course, for example C++, and then you need to watch videos one by one. In each video, all the concepts are explained from very basics up to the advanced level. For all videos, you will be getting enough practice material. So you need to understand, guys, only going through the videos or only now this will be happening live as well, but only attending the session will not help you. You need to practice the questions as well. Maybe during your second year, first year or third year, you might have already studied C or C++ or Java. But right now, why many students are not able to crack the coding exams? Because they are not practicing enough. Okay. So for that reason, what we have done, if you check, we have 100 days of preparation course. Okay. So in that, what we have done for all the languages, C, C++, Java and Python, we have videos from, we have basic, just give me one moment, guys. We have Siva who is trying to write something. Okay. Now, let me just continue. Yeah. So in the practice, this particular course, 100 days course, what we have done, we have created a series of coding statement which start from very basic up to the advanced level. Okay. Now just let me go randomly into any coding statement. Suppose day 26 coding statement. So we have mentioned the coding statement over here. And what we have done, suppose if you are not able to solve that coding statement, suppose if you don't know the concept which is related to that particular coding statement, we have even mentioned which videos you need to watch. So to solve this coding statement in C++, for example, you should watch this video. For Java, suppose this video. And what we have done, we have provided solution in all four languages, C, C++, Java, Python. Like after watching the video also, suppose unfortunately you are not able to solve that question, you can go through the solution. So this is for practice. As I mentioned, C, C++, Java, Python along with the DSA is available. Database, operating system, those courses are also available. Then apart from that, you can check one student was asking about Java, I guess. Let me check if I can play any video. I guess you will not be able to listen, you will not be able to hear actually. Okay.
You can
Okay, so
share the
this is the
coding
video.
part as well. Coding part. You can just fast forward it.
Okay, let me just go to some different video. Just give me one moment. Suppose, let me just go to the. Okay, I hope this is visible first. Okay, so this is example of Java. Similarly, we are going to take other programming languages as well. So now what I have shown, basically I have given you idea about aptitude, then foundation of technical. The third next important part you can say is going to be company specific training. Now, as we have discussed, okay, we are going to provide you almost 25 plus company specific training. Okay, as TCS is very important company, we have created 3 separate courses for TCS. What you need to do, whether you are 2023 or 2024 batch student, and if you are having TCS exam, you just need to go through this particular course. This is more than enough. Okay, we have covered previous year questions. Okay, of all the sections like quant, logical, verbal, advanced quant, advanced logical, advanced coding. And on the right side, we have provided enough documents as well. So you can go through those documents also. Now, important company specific training is conducted live as well. Like whenever TCS will announce their drive, we will have TCS specific training which will happen live. But apart from that, additionally, we have provided, just give me one moment. Yeah. Apart from that, additionally, we have provided some recorded pre-recorded videos as well. So similarly, like TCS, you have Infosys, Cognizant, Accenture, LTI, Wipro, different companies are there, and different role wise preparation is also available for you. Okay, this is company specific training, guys. Third part. Now the next important part is projects. As Amit might have already told you, many times students do not have extra projects, and that is the reason they are not able to impress the interviewer that much. Okay, so what we have done, we are going to provide you almost 25 projects which are based on programming languages as well as latest technologies. Okay, some projects can be mini projects, some are mega projects as well. So suppose if you have 3 to 5 days of time, you have learned Python, you can create some simple projects like to do desktop app or any other project that we have provided. Even we have provided some machine learning related projects as well that you can go through, like handwritten digit recognition. Now, what is exactly a project? Okay, we have just not given you the project statement. Okay, just let me go inside, suppose virtual mouse project. We have given you detailed videos. Along with the detailed videos, documents are also available. So what you need to do, you just need to follow the steps. You need to implement that particular project, and you need to just submit that project to us. We will be providing you certificate for each project. That certificate you can add on LinkedIn, you can add in resume as well. We have even started with the projects like IoT, AWS. We have even started with the projects like robotics also. So recently IoT related home automation system, we have added this particular project. Okay, so you can go through that as well. Now latest technologies. The full stack development course which we have inside this particular complete masterclass is the best available in the market, I can say. It is 300 plus hours of detailed course. I guess one student was earlier asking me about the technologies that we cover in a full stack. So you can go through this particular part like HTML, CSS. Even we have covered GitHub related information. Then mini projects are available on each and every technology, and then the mega project is also available. So you can check Bootstrap, JavaScript, then data structure, also we have covered into that. Okay, and other technologies, front end, back end, different technologies we have covered. Now 2024 batch student, you may get confused like what exactly I need to do. There are so many things on the dashboard. 2024 batch student, you just need to follow the study plan. I am not going to ask you to study full stack development or data science or IoT immediately. The first thing, focus on foundation training, which is going to start from tomorrow. Then maybe after 2 to 3 months, to get better opportunities, to get better package, you can learn full stack or any other option which is available. So as I earlier mentioned, we have started putting many latest technology related courses as well. So this is latest technology. Now next I will go for the resume and interview preparation. Now what happens, students sometimes they take interviews very lightly. They put entire energy into aptitude, coding, DSA. Okay, they put entire energy, but they forget to prepare for the interviews. Now imagine you crack the aptitude, you crack the coding round. Okay, maybe some of you may crack even technical MCQ rounds as well. But if you are not able to crack the interview round, the ultimate result is rejection only, right? So you need to make sure you practice enough for the interviews. Now what will happen, what we have created detailed technical interview preparation course in which how to prepare for service based companies, product based companies. On the right side you can check the documents as well, like subject wise we have created important interview questions. You just need to go through this particular course. Similarly, we have created a course for personal interview. Okay, I have recorded that particular course. So all the important questions of personal interview we have covered over there. Now only going through the recordings is not going to be enough. You will be facing mock interview with expert, mock technical interview, mock personal interview, one to one. Now I always recommend the students, before your actual interview you should face at least one mock interview with experts 7 to 10 days. Okay, 7 to 10 days before your actual interview. It will help you a lot. It will your fear will reduce whatever you have about the interview part. Similarly, we have group discussion preparation, resume. Now let me tell you very important thing about resume. For resume we have created resume formats that we usually share it with the students. Also your resume gets cross-checked, gets corrected by our expert team. We have just not given you the resume formats or resume session. We are going to cross check your resume. We are going to provide you the suggestions suggestions to your resume. Just give me one moment, guys. Okay. So that will also happen with the team. Similarly, email writing, essay writing, cover letter, interview skills course is available. And last but not the least is test. Whatever you are going to study, you need to implement that. Okay. So weekly we conduct masterclass tests. We have topic wise tests as well. Okay. Like there are like 40 to 50 tests which we have created topic wise. Let me just go inside some random tests, suppose probability test. Okay. Now these are additional questions apart from the questions which you are going to go through the videos or live session. So this is the demo of just I am showing right now for, just give me one moment, for the test series. Okay, let me just directly submit the test. Okay, just let me just submit the test. After the test is submitted, you will get the result. You can cross check the solutions as well. We have provided video solutions in some cases. In some cases, we have provided text solutions as well. Similarly, for the mock test, we have test series for company wise, like TCS test series, LTI test series. We have technical test series like C, C++, Java, Python, pseudocode test series. We have coding test series as well. So basically this particular platform, like it is like more than enough for you. You don't need to refer anything else. So that is the reason Amit was also mentioning 2024 batch students, at least they should go for 1 year to make maximum utilization. 2023 batch students, maybe 6 months at least you should go for it, because full stack development course itself will take like 4 to 5 months for you. Okay. Any other questions, guys, you can ask. Amit, you can put the link again. Okay. I want to give TCS NQT paid exam, the June 1. Should I? Harshita, if you're ready with the preparation, you can give. If you're 2024 batch student and if you're not ready with the preparation, maybe you can delay it a bit. Okay. Depends on your preparation level actually. Any other question, guys? Any other question? Any other question? Amit, please put the link.
Yes, Ajin.
Yes. You can put the link on YouTube as well. Okay. Yes, mock interviews are provided. Like as we have mentioned earlier, referral opportunities are also provided to the masterclass students. Whenever we come to know about any referral opportunity, we share it with our students. Sometimes the test is conducted by Talent Battle. Sometimes the test is Amit, you have shared the 3 months link. Maybe you can share the general link also. Okay. So referral opportunities are also provided to the masterclass students. Any other question, guys? Any other question? Yes. So I hope this particular session was helpful to you. Okay, if you have any questions, still if you want to get connected with our mentor, you can send us message. Okay. Can I get the access to project section after I enroll for 3 months? Mayuri, basically, if you enroll for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, this particular dashboard is same. So for 3 months also, you will be getting projects, you'll be getting latest technology, everything. Okay, don't worry about it. The content is same. Only if you are going for 3 months, it will be valid for 3 months. If you go for 6 months, it will be valid for 6 months or 1 year, depends. Okay. Any other question, guys? Any other questions if you're having? Amit, if you have got any question, you can also take.
Ajinkya, there is one question which you can take. What is referral opportunity?
Referral opportunity means off-campus placement opportunities which will be provided to specific masterclass students. So recently, last month, we had 2 opportunities for the masterclass student. One was related to Java profile at Bangalore location, and one was for the full stack profile at Ahmedabad location. Okay. So in between, we keep getting information from the companies that they need some candidates. So whoever is trained candidate from the Talent Battle Masterclass, we provide that opportunity to those students. Okay. So now let me just again clarify one thing. Suppose if you have taken 3 months subscription, okay. So whatever dashboard access is there, you will get it for 3 months. But the referral opportunities are always going to be there for you. So even after 3 months, if we have some company opportunities, off-campus opportunities, we will be sharing it with you. Okay. One student is asking, is it better to take 3 months or 6 months? I am 2024 batch aiming for off-campus placements. To be honest, 2024 batch students, please go for 1 year. Anyhow, I'm sure After 3 or 6 months, you will extend it, because what I want for 2024 batch students, you should grab your first placement opportunity in next 3 to 4 months. That is fine. But next, we need to target for higher packages. And for that, you need to learn the latest technology like full stack or any other course. And full stack itself will take 3 to 4 months. Right now, I am not recommending 2024 batch students to immediately start with full stack, because the priority is aptitude, coding, and DSC. But later on, I want you to utilize this, because we have created a very detailed course with the projects as well. So if you are 2024 batch students, I would prefer at least go for 1 year. Okay. Rupali is asking what is the difference in syllabus of 3 months and 6 months training. Rupali, there is no difference. All the content is same as it is. Only the content you can access for 3 months in that validity, 6 months in that 6 months validity. The content is same, training is same, everything is same. Okay. Amit, you can share the link again. On YouTube also, you can share the link in the chat box. Yes. Any other question, guys? Any other questions? Still, if you're having any questions, if you want to connect on call with the mentors, you can do that later on. You can send us message, or you can send us a mail as well. I will just share the email ID as well. contact@talentbattle.in. Okay. Yeah.
Ajinkya, on YouTube, the chat box is not, we cannot access the chat box right now. Just you can tell the description, there are links already.
Okay. So guys, those who are right now attending this particular session on YouTube, okay, you can go to the Talent Battle website. The link is in the description also. But suppose if you go to the Talent Battle website, in the placement preparation, you will find complete placement preparation live masterclass. All the details are available over here. All the courses and features available over here. Then we have even provided the syllabus. Okay, we have provided the study plan for the batch which is going to happen. Suppose if you want to go for buddy offer, that you can do. Okay, or the general offer Amit has already mentioned. Okay, with the coupon code. Okay. Any other question, guys? Any other question? Yes. One student is asking about the workshop part. Yes, you can use that. Yeah. Any other thing, guys? Any other question? So I guess we have covered most of the details. Okay. Just make sure, please don't delay your preparation. What will happen if you delay your preparation now? Next month or next to next month, okay, once the placement opportunities will start, and if you lose those placement opportunities, if you do not get selected into those opportunities, and once your friends start getting placed, okay, at that time you will start regretting, okay, about your preparation. So rather than regretting later, it is always better to start. Okay. And since the time is less, since only 30, 40, 50 days are remaining, okay, depending on your college and the companies that you get, okay, you need a structured preparation. You cannot watch any random videos which are available on YouTube or any other platform which is just providing you self-paced videos. You need a structured preparation, and for that we can help you for sure. Okay. I just want to mention one thing, that those students who are going to join from tomorrow, we'll be having our first session. We will give you all the details how exactly it is going to happen. Okay. I just want to make sure I have your names and photographs on our Instagram and on our website, that this student is placed with this particular opportunity. But for that, we need to work hard, and you also need to work hard. Okay. And if we together put the efforts, definitely we are going to get the results. Okay. Yes. For the workshop students, yes, you can use that code as well. Yes. Okay. So, Amit, I guess we have covered most of the questions. The session was, I guess, a very long session, almost 1 hour 45 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
I'm really happy some students are still like there with their questions. So that shows your patience level and dedication level. That's great. Okay. Just make sure you continue with it. Okay. That is very important. Okay. Just whatever efforts you need to put that into a right direction. Randomly watching some videos may end up putting efforts in a wrong direction. Okay. Since the time is less, the direction should be correct. The effort should be put in the correct direction. Okay. So Amit, you can just post the link again once. Okay. And then we can end this particular session. In case of any question, guys, feel free to connect with us on Instagram, on mail, or on WhatsApp, or even on our website chat box. Okay. Today we are having many inquiries. Okay. So maybe your message, like it may happen that you may get a little bit delayed reply. If anything is urgent, if you want to discuss with our mentor urgently, you can just send us mail immediately. Okay. I will again put the email ID, contact@talentbattle.in. Okay, you can send mail that I want to connect with mentor. Okay. Can we able to cope up with the fast track mode? Fast track mode is going to be challenging. Yes. Okay. Because 4 to 5 hours every day we are going to study. But if the exam is going to be in next month, like placement opportunity is going to be in next month, we do not have option. You need to cope up with the fast track mode. And 4 to 5 hours is, I'm not asking you to study 10 to 12 hours, right? Okay. So 4 to 5 hours is, that is fine. Okay. There will be some sessions in morning and evening. You can easily do that if you're having some free time right now. Okay. Okay. So guys, I will end this particular session. All the best for your placement preparation. Make sure you start it immediately rather than regretting later. It is always better to start the preparation now. Okay. In case of any questions, feel free to connect. Okay. Now I will end this session. All the very best. Thank you. Good night.